Yo abusiafo and then so ye da foforo. Na wo hwe ma ho fasu a. Na wo hwe me bobre a obehu ba bi ene ne ye kọ. Ene ne ye momianya abayisem kakra maka kire mo se me na me ye the certified witch. Me wo Ghana ha. Me nko a ebia nka ho. Ai ubi sam me ko ma kire se me ye no Paris. 3 years na yet na classroom yesua. The agenda was to know bronsam ko a oha a Christopher na yakunu ache nti na mpesa nka me kunu prekope apparently no na a joke nti no and then me ne wo call witchcraft mu kakra na maka kire mo wo platform we so multiple times. I'm not going to talk about witchcraft, I'm not going to talk about weed, I'm not going to talk about marriage. Meka kire mo say eda meka san asem no ho asem na eche se me hand over e de ama obi na mama na ye asem etwa to meka enti ene no me pese me poni bibi kakra bi se because me wo suehunu ewom eye natural abilities a ne papa no me wo bi na me san tena classroom esua kan ho na me se me ka abayisem a me nka no se me hallucinate anase se me show graphics ni nti no se bibi tochema wo abayisem kamu a na esese me bam na me behwe se metumi aka bibi a ebema ye benya adwene sonko bi kakra ewo ho a medikan aka ne multiple times. Say when they talk about witchcraft and now our modern days in it dear before don't know what is called witchcraft, not to think of knowing how to practice it. Me say now yes makasa asem no multiple times efen so no de yenim ni se be ye de ekun ewi nipa nam or ye witch na ye ekunu ni ye sei ni nyina nya de amekom ba ba bi kitwa bi na me pese mefa na me ne wo adwen ho na my title no say a white witch. That concept of white witch, that theory of white witch, that belief, that understanding omoka se white witch no eno na me pese mefa na me ne wo edomu esuko se niama we no ye keka ne ye biebie keys ne de kirewa wo besusu aba form aba wachi na waye decision na efiri wu mu now. Dia me pese ye nyina ete ase ne se ye bedi kan ahwe witch grim. Ye bedi kan ahwe witch grim. Ni ye wi aba behwe history of white witch propaganda. Ye behwe no so. Afa ni aba behwe religion and colored spirituality. Na afa ye wi ya hwe white witch in theory. Inti baby a meni wo ebebubu nie inti wo a wo pa abayisam no wani gi abayisam ho na wo won yiyimu ananchichemu when it comes to abayisam. Oh, red witch ye say, black witch ye say, blue witch, brown witch, yellow witch ni nyina no ende me pesa wo ba fom na wo ma ye hwe dia ewom inti eno na ye ba be hwe ende. How many times have people attempted to push us into loving the theory of the white witch? Ye wadwini bi we yetiri mu sese ye kase we ye white witch dia na or ye witch papa wan ena kire bayiye kola ahodo a enya na edian na ema bibi white ye papa na bibi white ye bone na minim say religion ena ebe ma ye hu se onyankopon ye white na bronsam ye black inti da ben na edisende ba white witch na edisende ba white magic any black magic eno na me pese nde no ye hwe. I constantly hear these narratives that, oh, me, I'm a different spiritual person. I'm a white witch. Next, say, what do you ask a bonini? Wana minim bonekwa, ewa black nimu, like witch nankasa ye dear ben energy and frequency. Ewa red, ewa black, never yellow, never blue. And no, and I'm a person yeshi. Why no be to me akasa medium yes different spiritual person medium me a white witch? Who is that? But I have thought of this popular theory of colorized sorcery and something doesn't sit well with it for me at all. Some say and I'm the me a white witch and I'm the me a yellow witch and I'm the me a clean spiritual person and I wear do fake. When I hear those things, they don't sit well with me. Why nema witchcraft uniforms? I'll see where you blue, where you red, where you sing out to extent that you were a hoofesuo and then you walk colors are. Ye de chire say where you before, where you sing, because ni pe ya de na se owo ekwanya obefa so aka ma ato nipa asumu a na wama ni bibi na nipa nso so ade atum na se nipa de tum a na fe sabio ka from fancham yetete ntasuo gu de aka ho eye ntiase ni ye ni ana abaye no ye wo ne colors e wo ho e na make no why na ma ne colors anyways eno na me pese enne no ye dom asuko na ye hwe what is a white witch and does the white make it good we a question na me jama ho so you say white witch a edin na ye white witch na se ye ka say white witch a na kire say witch bayi kro no eye papa na everything white eye nyankopon everything black eye bronsam nanso so mo na mo kan yo mo se omo so mabosom ni nyina omo so bronsam nso omo na de bi omo hye white mo so mo kwa asori a na mo so mo hye white okonfo hye white na osofo hye white because heaven eye white nyankopon eye white bronsam eye tuntum nti no hwan na eye sa niama we se enye sa abusia dia me pese wote ase ne se black is God, black is power, black is growth, black is secret, everything black is unseen, black is life and black is power. But adentina black de bibie wo mu bia enye eno nende me pese ye nyina ye to ye bo na ye hye na mo akwa aba e de ba spiritual awadwumedie so and then no let's talk beisem because me myself me na me the queen of darkness nankasa the queen of the dark because when I say the queen of the dark I bet that is see I say me brunsam yes but when they say spirituality when they say life when they say God when they say growth when they say power it's all about black inti ende no moma yen delve ni yen kom deeper na yen hwe dia ewom me man krankra bi akwa aba e de ba spiritual awadwumedi su biom enen so I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, and I send you love. I send you love, I send you love, I send you love, I send you love. I send you peace, I send you peace, I send you peace, I send you growth. Wherever you are, baby, I will be at the abeda was so the abeto, the ujinemu, ni awunemu, ni awukomu. I send you strength, I send you strength, I send you strength, I send you strength. I send you love, I send you peace, I send you powerful energies. Clean energies, I send you light, I send you energy, I send you love, and I welcome you to another great episode. Today we are going to discuss white witch. I'm always the pride of our ancestors. They speak through me, they hear through me, they smell through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. It's another day. Let's talk about white witch and now white witchcraft. Mwakwa bapa. Now, let's look at witch grim. Abusian, when they say witch grim, I hear patricing. When I started spiritual hour, no, I decided to take my viewers into a deeper side of me. Into Uber who said, me yet say me back raw. Me ankasa me started you know. People didn't even know say na me impo me ye adwuma bi because me put me who aside. Because na nye no na parity no na person knowledge ni get it through to all of us inti na me start ya this platform went through process and solid bone shine na begina ho na eye we ya starting from baby ani pane doors wo na na ye nyini ya na ya bedu baby ya bedu when I started spiritual hour no na madwene ni say me ba raw amobi ehu say de etie ana say de ametie enti ube hu say spiritual hour setup no na eye dark room studio ho no na eye dark da so ho studio no na eye black everything there was black and na me was spiritual elements particular light raising frequencies and vibrations and na me was a special table wa wunim de na hu e ho no na tarot cards ni reading ni ade ni na ho na ekoso e wo ho no mo nti me set me ho up. And na me dress so me dress in my element. You will see pearls on my face. Mo anhwe old ones ni bi no. But I came to realize that not the public enye ready for me. Enti me decided say mo ma me nko machi kakra That was when I started talking about ayahuasca, started talking about essential oils, started talking about crystals, started talking about coppers, elements, and metals. And when I started spiritual hour because not me about raw. But I came to realize, I had to say, now, it's either the system was not ready for me, the people were not ready to receive that part of me, and I also say, na ebinumu distorted the energies I was giving out because ayahuasca and started say mommy problems akese so I decided to get back and because I didn't want to kill that vision no and a ja studio no so the studio is still there but I have told you say this year no I feel way I feel and we will get there when people say yeah the theory is enough we want practicals I laugh misery because unimuntia sanka unima anka won trust ade nimpo ewa ha initially I didn't want to broadcast the content of spiritual hour to the masses na me baby na me ba no na me ba raw nti na enya de na obi nti me ye announcement before I started spiritual hour na me can multiple times say wonye macho ampa wo chow men hwehwe oni bi but I realized that I can't also leave anybody behind because yeah picking na ye grow kono the first obetumi abe last so ebetumi abe first. I wanted to make it an exclusive content to only a selected few obi enim sade we ti na me ye announcement say na wonye we but me be hu say I am not for a particular people. And yes, I always sika udi betue nti na obetumi etie me ana obetumi esua efri me ho ana say impact bi betumi aba wo ho baby awo nti I'm like okay mama reduce no na yen grow just like we started na ye grow ya ba bedru say no mama reduce no how do I reduce that? When I leave the darkness and leave some of the elements, I am able to control the conversation and I am movie spiritual one here the bar officer ti wa wo hwe bia asase ni bia wonim se na nya officer anya studio. This is the office where I have my consultations. Now ahanomo so you see all these crystals and elements na wa no just so that when you enter you will be charged and negative auras ni nyina so ebe free wo when you look at the walls na wa hanom na wutena se wa hanom me ne wo kasa ni nyina enye kasa keke na afen so no na wo dreams no hwa walls no huni amesense ho na correct wo dreams no so na revival. That is what we do here into your movie spiritual hour ediba officer. The studio is still there. Sooner or later no we will get into that studio again because when you look at the platform you can now say for sure say your boat no assettle ye betimi epie efrimu wo sha platform na wo betimi ehu say now no we've gotten to a point ya empty a lot of things any energy ebe drop and we are able to drive it in our control not in any energies control or no beba be control ye no abekire ye but we will control those energies for our good. Enti sesie no baby ayedu ne de ye hu se betimi ebiem makacho say this year de this year ebia sooner or later we will just have to shift from here and get back to the darker studio. The main point was that I came out to show myself and people couldn't take it. Don't think that me feel say na me sundodo because an American ayahuasca started giving problems. Because there is nothing nice in you getting closer to me. So, man, who can say any and I want to. Why not? Nipe Wagana had also over 30 million people. Mimiti a woman 1 million people say me control power. One share me. I don't even want to put myself in that stress. So we are open to talk to anybody, to add up to anybody, so we grow together. Now, unfortunately, no say and yes, sir, and the work room ha. Intino, na mi hu say. Na nkrofo ye videos Maame me jai Jesus na me so mboba any de keke ka huni all that. So I'm like okay, it's not that I was scared of anybody. I'm never scared of anybody because me subscribing enche bibi asio the chronic betumi eat me up obema memra na me butu obe eat me up. No, that's why I'm not scared of anybody. Anything I me no I get into myself. Me catch last week ni say and a miracle, no wonders, and magic be a force open AC. Into me, I'm not under anything. Until I'm not restricted. The reason there is nothing like fear. in me. How can they take it with my deep, dark spiritual expression? Because baby, anamaye na meti na me ye no kra na a problem. And out to darkness, people were not getting the message because I was putting all the symbols around me for people to understand what spirituality is. But not a problem. So we baba kakra. It was too much for the minds of certain people, and you'll be about certain people, because to them a dark spirituality is bad, but white spirituality is good to some of us. Just because it was in a darker studio with all the dark symbols and the setup was proper setup for dark spirituality, no, almost and then you said that was where I was displaying all kinds of metals and, like I said, energy, airports, and then sage in this manina. It was going on. Not the studio was set in darkness with a lot of smoke. So what is called life, you will understand smoke. And if you understand smoke in a darker place, with certain light, ebi ye kosia, ebi ye nsatom say ni ade. If you understand, that is when you will understand what I was saying. What one share old spiritual wani be pen no. Ubetumi akoshe no when your vibe na make ho asem no. Then later, I realized that people cared so much about whitening spiritual experiences. Into where the any ye be for me, I've been called multiples of name, but don't worry. Where the any ye be for where see one quadia. Then I realized that no, as a member mechika kranamentomebo. So even in etheric education, we have been programmed by color preferences. Even home semumpo. No the unseen is simply darkness. Oh, you have to understand. A sumbana de da inti bibia esi nipe huno is means darkness. Into when they say etheric no to me hu just a wa fatan na obi mu akopie bottom e ho na light no wo ansa na obeti spirituality ase. Enti u ka se etheric thing crap no what colorizing no mean to me nte wase nti no na afedie omo ama the preferences say white ne black ne ade nti na say me ba mechi. So we have dark and white spirituality. Africans say baby edu no you were dark and white, you were black and white spirituality. The popular saying started cutting across with many women spiritual followers calling themselves white witches. Nti say we white witch there, we papa Maame Grace osi sum na se na de bi o che tuntum de oye boni. Is it lack of knowledge or is something that is there? But like I'm asking, if a wohonoma etherically honomo etheric word no why na kala anyama e wohonomo edo na me say me hu the platform is open. You can come and have a conversation with us. So we will deeper insight e wohonomo. So let's ask ourselves, what or who is a white witch? A question I want to leave for you. Who is a white witch and who is a dark witch? You can write it there. Per the cosmogonical and religious traditions, a white witch is supposed to be a good witch. Sa no mo pa kire se meka cosmogonical na kire se branches I wosunsum semu astrology wom cosmology wom bibia wom ni bia. It is believed said you no practice white one no or ye papa na you practice dark one no ye papa nti yenya ye wo bibi wa ye ka dark rituals, white rituals, and rituals ye ade a ye de ewure bibia mu enu nti na me pese nde no yenye sa theory we na ye nyina ye mfa ye ni ento fom ne ye hwa ade. Because one niyama ekum ye na etwa yeti no ma ye yira no ye say ye bibi papa bi hu dede ba ya ntwe ni ye bibi papa na ye ni dede no sade aso ye na ni etwa ye nan a bibi papa na ye claim say ye hu dede ni betumi de ate yeti enu nti na niyama we no we take our time to address them. E de na ma white witch ye papa na black witch ye bone. Who made it so? As ridiculous as it sounds, we have been programmed into spiritual colorization so much that people proudly call themselves white witches. Because ye who say white no. Tina make us spirituality is become cancerous. regrouping or rebranding ekoso na ye say ye free bibi ma na ejina wa because so Christo ni feel say God ye white na brunsam ye black na won so feel say we ye white witch a we ye papa na black witch no ye papa. What's the difference? What's the essence? Enti nkrofo hu omo proudly say omo ye white witches and sell services of healing, casting of good spells according to them, white magic and good luck spells and no ye papa. So me pese me bisa say e den na man no ye papa, e den na ma spell bi ye papa, na ma spell bi ye bone eno na ye question na me pese ye nyina ye dwene ho no. Enti nkrofo we a omo frɛ omo ho se omo ye white witches na omo practice white witchcraft no. Omo wo bibi omo practice ampa na. Are they really casting anything or they are being used? We na me pese ye nyina ye nwe ho. Therefore, Africans have taken it upon themselves to brand themselves as white magicians, spiritualists, or white witches and wizards, because obibini aji atumu say or ye white witcher papa or ye white wizard papa, but or ye black witch no ye black wizard onye papa enye wo honam na wutimu ni so na nko nipa anya hwe kra anka anya ade a eni ni din ni wo honam se ena nka wutinemu ana wo practice na wo black man wo the white witch ni white magic wo the yeden wo se black witch na ye wo hon ene wo hon ni udin se no eno de enye papa your biggest problem. So we have liars, fraudsters, thieves, murderers, and all sorts of wicked people parading themselves as white witches. So we kona hobon wo sebe mu fanche me eho enhwamo sebio efi wo ho edenyo the fact that it is white papa. Because no matter what they do, as soon as they label themselves as white witches, the people will forever follow them because omo no mo ye papa. Inti we obi ade bia wo she black atade kora na che se ye question o. Nanso obi wu no mo kodwa no kwan dia no mo ashe black. Ye wu obi momu a na ye the white and na papa kremoni ne be kan. Therefore, I sit behind my cameras in my dark art costume and fully armed in my witchcraft accoutrement, just like you are seeing me, and will always be seen as the daughter of Lucifer, or the girlfriend of Lucifer, or the mother of Lucifer, or Alomo Jata of Lucifer, or the Lucifer himself. Just because I dress in a way, because yama ya hu bibia wo wi asese e cinematic e drama inti ye di ye ni na hwe niama na ya judge. Say where you saying, is it supposed to be like that? Is it supposed to be like that? Ebusuafo, I hate to say this, but there is nothing like a white witch. Yes, I'm not saying this like I said me hangy ho, like me name you lose if and I make a troll. Witchcraft has no color. No. It's either you are a witch or not. Ada say wo obey that energy and I will need be simple. Stop coloring these things. It's as simple as that. Me and I me ye obi obeka tro free na koso your white witch bia has nothing. Me na make and before we finish, whoever feels he wants to come and talk about this can come and talk about it. Now we have a smaller studio. Wow, for say bibi ameka wa ha. O pesa wo be address it, but o pesa on Maame Grace better now no baby say bisa question. Just call us. We will set we be set a camera amount. Near the what to ho now wa address say Maame Grace say obi obeka so ye white witch bia no oni hwe. Ai enti me pesa me be explain na wo nko wa explain me ne wont na ho na ma bisa question say if you feel so you don't want me to ask you question, if you feel so you want to come to revelations na ye mienu ne se yentna ho na ye dialogue na me bisa questions is also allowed. Say ne ye pese ye bie mu ama bibia restrict obia for bringing the knowledge on this platform, and it is for free. Uba ye be roli Black Magic Pro 6K ye de si usu free ye be so 4 5 kala bia number bia pe ye be so asi usu na ya ma akonwa partner mu ye de what na ba bi papa en found to tokura bia achi na waka nea wo pese wo kan nyina no so wo ho nti sese de wo pese wo befa me episodes no na wo go through a eno so e wo ho ya ye ne broad said ya de obi apese o ye bia obeye if it is about knowledge and it is about awakening na enye business nko ade a you should be able to do this for the public ti eno na maka kire no so bia ka kire so ye white witch a ka kire nsama migrate so wonni hwe sa ne ma na ye de ahyehye ya adwene mu no so reyen parent you have to be concerned about this editorial because your young daughters are fascinated by this white witch programming. And one day, if you don't educate them properly, they may fall into new age spiritual scams. Adia ba kwa mesremu aso obi oye okonfo anabosumfo bi ATM ombra number educating we dey me ne public 0244860092. I'm not going to get into that, but me po obi a oye bosumfo ana oye konfo wa bosum ana mo friend say nsuman nsuman kora me hu difference no mo amu wo bi no pamocha mo mbra na ye educate ye ho hwe se ye ka se obi akofa ala ana wakofa yawe eno nkyere se yawe pe na wo ho enu nti na bible mpo ka se ensum nyame foforo bi enka me ho so se ensum nyame foforo bi enka me ho a na kyere se nyame foforo bi wo ho nti enyame ne dooso but a choice for you to pick one dia wo befa no wo fa Maame Grace a wa fa Maame Grace me nka se befa me o me kyere se me ma fa me nyame etimi mu na me de ye adwuma no eno na me de ye adwuma nti na me nko subscribe to anything there will be conflict ba ko bedi ba ko so nti na ukofa baako a osede a wafa no ensum foforo bi emfa nka ho na kire se bible o Quran bibia gitum se there are other gods but the choice you make ensum nyame foforo bi enka me ho no that was Yahweh talking to Israelites nti se ufa Yahweh it is cool untumi mfa foforo nka ho that is the law nti question na me pese me bi se ndene ne se adenti na akonfo ana abosomfo no nipa ba ko to me wo bosom difference be 50 into who is superior because it doesn't work like that cosmically into we need education about it so we call baby a no gopo wo na hebioso wo ho na hebioso nko ana wo ho eno nkire se no nko ana wo the whole Volta region or woni domain or woni territory the cosmic itself no respects laws. Enti me bese me bisa se ba ne sai ana wo bosomfo baako wo wa akonodi wo wati gali wo way how does it work how do they operate it's a question na me bisa I will be glad if you are comfort na betimi aba abekyerekere yemu a ye de ye nka asem obi enye ne ope na mom ni me ka ne se ade a wo ye no se wo se enwura we na wotete atete ne bruta ye de wotena oni ye bisa ho question na total information for us to know say wotete akoma unim say wotete akoma no to tete in grand style ye mpese nna no na wo ye say ochena na wo ye say ade e chena wo ye say you grow on what you started with. You don't grow out of what you started with and become many things. It means you are not you can turn into anything. Eno na ye bisa ose bra na woni yen meche nti sa wo ye bosomfo a wo hwe me a maybe you can come and tell us why you have plenty of nsuman a woni omugu honomo no ai na afa yetumi asua de afiri won soso wo honomo nti mu abatan na mon to me enfa mo mane ntenase na won kasa wo chin nti wo ba so chin a obeye den na de arehu omni se maame ne kura be chin de ne ba na oda ne dem kura koto problem mu because he doesn't want to listen onji de hu ndi onim se bibia woni mu eya na ye said de ye hu wo social media no na ye ade e wo ho some people are doing worse things but omo ye in total scammers nti omo kura omo de omo mbo hu dawuro omo mbo hu dawuro but omo ye serious and brutal things ti ye te a ne yakoye bi ye be soma akoho ne ya gather information ni nyina egu ho ai ye chance spiritual GP yeah ne ye te ya ne ye ho spiritual nurse some catch them na me spiritual minister of tourism nti no no so ya ba from kakra because na hyenas bi ne nenam. We don't want to we do the do. We swim in rivers and sink. We don't swim. I will see no more ye be float you. Why? Because the sea has salt. Into udam a ube floaty. But na river ne dey any salt into tomu ana will sink. That is where we swim. That is where we play. Into no ye any competition. We don't want to suffer to be relevant. No. We are too clean and too good and too nice. Inti nkrofo ye niama. Inti dia make ina ne so oba tan biara. Fa wo batena ho na ma oba ne hu ne ho se onje ne hundi, onje ne nsandi, onje tumi ewo ni mu no, endi no onye ne ho adwuma. Enye sa girls no. Omo ni omo de da sa. I know that no kra de minim where it is coming from. White Witch is a cinematic characterization. It is just book and animations writers who are categorizing their characters as good and bad. And no ye fresh a White Witch. And ye to me be a baby. Wahu. If you want to practice the White Witch now, almost setting that White Witch thing up no. Now what intentions of selling books and stuff. And if you say you are a White Witch, tell us exactly what you are selling so we come and buy it. That makes you at least a clean paper witch. There is nothing in you. But what are the app and what me aye bibi just to what brandy bibi our person what they sell it is so cool. So tell us exactly what you are selling. It is your person a better be and a better be ye because I say unim me a and the way you say now so like you don't know what you are doing. She obie ni wa ye be judge obi because of the ayo. Uye mistake na bibi to wa obi enye obi ahwe. Sebe. Uye mistake na akonum bibi na wuwu enne. Ba bia ni wa ye de wo be onipa ne be kwa onu so be wubi. No wubi mpo a enkanse wuwu na wawu no. Nti just be careful. This is what I'm talking about. We are discussing White Witch. Na me ma o categories. Na mama wehu nia eye wo se we ye ene we nye no enye color na ye determine spirituality nankasa ye nature ye natural e won color and that is dark. The reason it is unknown. Anything a wu nim no ya de a wu na se wu hu wo darkness nim na wu ade wo ma you should understand say it is the unknown. That is where power is. Nti da ben na fe de witchcraft be ye blue, green, yellow colors. Disco ne yewana. Inti nkrofo we no omo I develop your cinematic idea almost say omo di show good characters any bad characters and they developed these characters and it has eaten into movies and now into religion. And am chire obi no nyankopon ye papa bronsam ye boni kala we ye papa kala we ye boni the same thing amodi about spirituality ni mu no. European writers developed the theory of white witches to sell books and fantasy movies. It is we a white witch. Just go straight to the point and let us know what you are selling. If you watch a Hollywood movie and you believe that witchcraft has colors or color, you don't deserve to call yourself a spiritual follower. You are a movie fan. It is simple. So what pa na wujidi say beye ewo colors now what the way I be describing no beye na anyen and so language barrier and I would explain colors. It doesn't make sense to me. Inti wodie can wodie no problems but come and educate us. We are looking for the truth and it's not in anybody, it's in all of us. Until we put bit and bit together. Now you are getting to the destination. You know what we are doing here? We are preaching yourself to you. We are preaching consciousness. I mean, pure consciousness. And we are preaching liberation and ascension to you. And your individual affair. The reason I always tell you that anything you pick from here, the one that resonates with you, the end resonating with you, trash it. Maybe it's for somebody else. We are not the same. We've done this already. And this is a white witch. You are just a brand that will turn a dear. But pain is say, yeah, Africans, you know, we take the name, but we don't know what we are selling because we don't understand. Obia kebi, no, be so kebi. Recently, he decided say, about Mauritania, maybe it was social media. So apparently, people are watching foreign platforms. Enti omo share platforms no wo ho no mo hu ne trendy ana omo so afa na omo de ye no omo de that is so cool. That is what we are doing. We are not disputing and now you can't say they are wo ye no and the point is go straight to the point. Ma ye hu ade ko a wo ye. Who you movie fan when you call yourself a white witch? Minim ni enti a eye wo say ye bibi ana like minim where to place you. Now, let me justify why I think the theory of white witch is non-spiritual. The enti a mi gidi say obi kan so oye white witch a only bibia sunsum. I mean, when I say sunsum, nipa bia wo sunsum abuampo wo sabi e wo sunsum e wo nimu. Inti nye se oni sunsum but set sunsum nimu tumi no aye de ye niama no oni bi. The enti a mi feel sa. In spirituality, everything is dark because e yade a wonfa wani hu ene wo ho. In physicality, everything is light. Tieniyo. So what I say, the two don't get confused about. In spirituality, everything is dark. Intina eyade a wuhu aje wo hwehwe. And in physicality no everything is light. Intina bibi a exist with this physical world no you can see it and touch it. But yate ase wo ho. I want you to understand that there is no white in spirituality. It is a dark realm. Pam. Eno ano no. Eno nti na enye ni bia ene behu no. Mate ase. Jesus oso obepie wo mepo netifi wo na eniwe nyina behu. Oye physical asem na wo ka no. So what must say? But spirituality the eyade a your ability to animate and control this dark realm is what you are learning, not to go see white. So when ade no ade bia ewo asase so no obi nim until you get into the dark until na wu nim wo besua na wehu na wo de abaha. Until spirituality is not light. Tina me say so wo betumi afro obofo abetena ha na wakasa se de aye kasa ya me say 100,000 brana ye ntwe na the whole world nhwe bi enu nti na wo usua enu nti ne ye kasa bebre we no se de wo mu no e wo ho but because aye dark esie ehinta na wo nim so a wo ye ignorant about it enu nti ne ye kasa to obo ase ne tie de aye keka kire na wura mu na kona bibia ewo. Not to go see white. Ukokwa humu a onkoto colors say egu ho na ope white a ope green white blue ni whatever. The carnal realm is the light realm. Eno na bibia wo de wani behu ni pefe. This is where physicality is manifested. Na de yesi wo ho ansa na physicality na manifest no eno enya de obi ehu until say beba ha umfa wani kofe ehu age obi anya hoden no akokwa akofa na de abaha emu ho no na make say me downloads na nkrofo ka say ye download wo internet no so uko download wo no hu akons no de no wo bi say aha no bibia wa ha na ye light amumye bi say ye ho say light no efiri hi na eba na ade efiri hi na eba na ye ekohe fa na esum no timi san ba no esum ni mu na kanea ni free ba enu nti na kanea ne kofoma esum ni timi di ni su biom nanso so yesi esum no eye bone na me bisa sa questions we say nti sese no se esum ni nyina ye bone a ade na kanea ni dominate wo ye den ye beko na aba wo be esum ba utumi so kanea utumi hu ade esum kanea ni ntumi stop esum no se memba biom da wo betumi aye se ma ade ensa da so wo betumi aye ni sa na wa ba wai ebinum utumi ye niama. Everything you see and do is powered by light. Ya uhu waha bia e kanea na ema uhu tie ni ye nti without kanea no na kire say de oto dada no e da so to that is esum. Ade ni pa hwehwe bia o hwehwe e de abakanea yi mu ama nipa ehu. Sabio wachi kuro ni wanim guasiepo yeah you want it to remain in the dark. You don't want people to know. Adie bi enipa enim no darkness. If you lack knowledge about anything and interest adie ni ho is because darkness ni mu you have not an spirituality no an hunhum areas you have not been able to make it manifested wa hayet bibi a wuhu bia no bibi a obi etimi anya ahodin bia tape wo ho na ode abaha. Science will tell you that everything that exists in this physical realm is produced by the light spectrum. Mo amote brofo no, mo hwe se de amike mebo a, o se bibia wo wa ha sei no, eye kanea na de aba ha. Now, spirituality is the invisible, the non-physical aspect. Enya de a wo eda ho sei na waka kire me say wo chame obi sebe to me call aboso kan ekoto kotodwe obi kotodwe ase no wokọ aboso kan koto obi na ade be share obi nso no ase no wokọ ponase na wokoto obi na ode be share. Come and explain this to us. I hear problem. How did you do that? Ekwa no call ni sen. When you tell me say wokọ ho no e na wokọ negotiate ye but enya ade a wobetumi explain untumi nka mete ase ba woka kire me say wokọ nante ko ponase na wudu ponase na wurem na akofa ba physically na wokọ pam wo doctor mana ehọ na ya na too serious. When you are sick, it means your unseen chemical or energy are imbalanced. And until yare na start ya, it start free wumu na aba abonten. Even accident impo, it start free the dark world no na aba ebinim wo they dreams obehu se asomasi ewu wa kontem me maame especially so ho dae na udidi agorade ayew. So dae bi so obi akọ efom na ye odo na ni na atwa na afiri so na nipa no ti anapa no osori ye onye obi nsoma no so omo nkọ kan kire ne se mo nkọ enti onye obi na omo soma so omo nkọ kan na omo kọ na omo si nipa ne kọ afom na omo nim se de me maame diet ti omo so ondwane nkọ afom omo kọ ye na papa na twa ne nan moda ho a oye people dreams enti nyade wakora no it starts from the etheric unim doctor for na nkasa omo mfa omo ani sei ehu se wo yare ni nti na omo yi umoja eyi wo honam na omo de ato machines ni mu they are able to tell say but hom na ti wo mu na wo hu no ehun reactions e no be ka kire wo say bibi chemical bi ana energy bi en balance e wo mu nti na wo ho ayehye nti na say wo be hwe abofra ne ho ayehye ne yamuhie wo be hwe na ne si na efifi eye the unseen but the reflections no na wo hu e wa ha no. To bring you to balance, you need to force to create that unique balance. We call this cause and effect. Bibia balance ye e wo honom no wo pese wonya na balance a you have to the same force. Inti okromfo na waba ofie no obewi ade no ono the force no de aba ho. So wo so pese wo defend wo ho a you also have to use force. Want to me nkan kire ne say papa am robber. Pocha waate. Awu wi anyama na ebewi anako. You will defend yourself. No matter how feeble, me say krama impo. O yet is obeti and in fact, but then you crawl nam hoy. Onya wushio. Onya oshe, but try sa wo the idea bobo then in she. Or no so be use the same force, not the defending ho. Inti ya mi be say Christopher ne say. Mo say mo akobọ mpa say de amaye ne bone no Nyankopon ka nipa na koma no mfa nche. That is cool. But we are now so what suma Jesus na so onko watamfo so nkoku omo ma. What are you doing? You see the force? Adie bi be approach you no. The way I no what is our force na be approach adie no na stability about. I have told you or we've done episode about chaos and stability. So I'm not going to go back. We've done episode about cause and effect. Inti bi person bibi sasa de he na ye bone na de na ye papa hwan na ye white na hwan na ye red. The force that creates or distorts balance is spiritual force, is dark. It's unknown. The force no is from the dark and you're unknown. The force that attacks is dark spirituality. Force na attack you no. Adie no kromfo kra be wiawa on be kan tro se mi be wiawa unnim da obeba. The Bible account or sit down Nyankopon osoro ahenie ni beba no e beba to so owifo. This is what the Bible is telling you. E beba to say dark unnim ni ewom unhu ni ewom. That is what is called spirituality. The force attack no spirituality dark spirituality. The force that defends is the same dark spirituality. So if you want to protect your house, You use force. If a thief wants to break into a house, they also use force. So which one is dark and which one is white? Say, Obi, this is why sometimes I don't really understand Bible. Or see men dear men kunipa, but nyankopon kuniba, we dear. So I am not getting the whole thing. Mean get it. The same force is used for attack and protection. Se mikite tuo, no bisu di tuo ba me so wo me dem a. Me nka se me ye white. Me ye nyankopon nipa. Enti mi tuo ni nda ho no nipa ni bekumi. Me twi tuo ni me be defend me ho. Bi to me de ekum. Enti which one is white? Kaminjina ho no bekumi. Na me so me kun ni se nipa na mekuni. Enti which one is white and which one is black? A force na ye nyina ye use. You can only defend with an equal measure of force facing each other. And until I say love and hate. If you don't understand spiritual language, you will think it's a joke. It's energy, it's frequency. Ade a wo be throw ato one no neba obi ani one more di bi nsa ahye fom. Na ade ani fifi ya fifi nkate anasa fifi ebroda. The ade be hye obi no nebeba. And so that is how it works. A force now di be face nipa no eno ana di be face obi twa wasum a Bible say dan ye fa ho fa ka no ho no ntwa ho nka ho. Is this possible? Ha, minia, don't sit down, work on yourself. In semni bi achia dodo. In semno e bi achia dodo. Assembly wo wuti a wutumi hu se enye right. Obi in semni bi achia ensisi so said amidi kanka enatie. Minia. Work on yourself. What you say? Because anytime a mature blessing is about to happen, premature blessing is there. Obey you any PSC ya. Mema rain few. Mema rain fi say nsuo beto e pete ansa to wom. Nti mema nsuo na e pete no enye wo limit. Mumma yenye ye hu adwuma. Na niama ne bie ni adane ebutu too much. Dark attacks and dark protects. So what I say? A year both. Dark infects and dark heals. Ade yare ban the same force. Ebe to me. Ade yare se ban so. Eduro no ma o ye matra makwe. Say beju say angel. So you see the point because yare na aye wo no. Woni baby efiri baaye doctor no ho na wo ko no no so wasua na wahu what you say na chesa yaresa ne so kra ngu baby a you have to get into the dark na wafa na wo de aba. So which one is white and which one is black? Spirituality is invisible and dark. Makachro ade wo suma sibia se Bible use dark is because we don't understand and ya conclude say ye bone into what na darkness mu na wa shata me ba be compound so wo say me cousin na ye black. I love baby black oh. Hey, black all the way. Akaba ku bi a me shaka on black. In fact, me ba be diaper sara cheche me ayi pad na ma cheche me ne dark black pad. The first time ever. Why spirituality feels like a joke to me? I'm sorry how whatever you take it like that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody who is branding and doing business with white spirituality. But there is nothing like that. We be say anyhow. So we ton book am yehu. Now ade American witchcraft I say I'm a whole lecturer when it comes to witchcraft. I've sat in class my senior when I sit with this I krom hana me nyanya mabi. So who say me call me to kwan bebre me call your tena na aba me call your tena na aba what me call I go me call lecture no menya kakra na me de aba. Now I must say, me, I am very good when it comes to these things, witchcraft. I'm telling you. There be a many almost classroom, I mean, almost in a classroom, I'm a real mobaba. I come out with flying colors. Anka, Sanyama, we any schools in the Adiana baby, any gun and tia. Sanyama, we any schools, no, any Adiana, any degree, any Kika, on come the parliament. Allah, Anka, my papa president. So it's not that I'm just talking. Something abrofotna de ma me lecture. So me ni America. I'm a whole lecturer when it comes to witchcraft. If we talk about this thing, say there is nothing like white witcher. Don't get angry because of your coffers. You are the same as the pastor. I've told you that spirituality has become cancerous. Just regrouping, that is what is going on. There is nothing like white witchcraft. If you feel it's not so, the platform is open. And I have a studio, you can come and talk, even if you don't want to sit with me. You can't say anything. I know what I'm talking about. And this is not a manko pasty or way na me pasty amount. It is just a hype for movies that were started in the 18th centuries by Europeans to sell books and propagate religion. And it's a white witch. Let us know what you are selling. It is very, very, very simple. Mema way, any way, leave the brandings and the strategies and all the. Tell us what you are selling. We will buy it. Now let's look at history of white witch propaganda. In the early 18th century, when slavery was heavy in West Africa, Abrofo slave owners faced a challenge. Adeɛ baako a ayɛ bibifo mba, I feel say omo dane white Ukraine na ma bibifo mba abaye abayifo abaye anibere saa 90%. Obi ade ye nti like onya ohuni onye ne ho. They realized that the older women slaves from West Africa were very wild and heavy on dark arts, as the European call it. Omo catch and say dark arts. So can be. That time nana yeka original natural source. Medical you saw magic and I'm sure how they gather energy, how they gather omo pavy way ubeye adwuma we are caught omo ma omo betina ha. Mobo. Before the these people, they want to make everything fake. We no go greed that. You better say me think kolani bi ba betina ha can more than they are making. Omo hu say nkrofo challenge. Abrofo way, ade e betumi omo biara. Omo be sisedi no ama frequency na conform. Na obibini na ho ye memobo me ni obroni ni asem. So bibini so betina ho na de obroni beka bia ono no be promote ama no because of money. Obi nwu fa sika nko da. Now this kind of kwakra de ko eden ho. Edio. So what happened was that the female slaves were using spells and magic by combining herbs and spices to create curses to attack the above. Slave masters no say ntokwane de obeko ba abeko ji ama enya ni easy sa ahoden wei e no yi free abibifo maamu a sese ba bia akapa ni say open legs ashawo no bi work o sese nkwala ani nyinala. What were they using? They were combining herbs and spices. Utina TV so say tamiegu. What have you combined it to protect? Aya na sembi ye mekuma ya he before ya bafom nanso maka kire mo say it is time. Say last week me ka kire say kwan bia so de besi obi antwituo so da. Basa asase na yatim no ene mframa ebo ni nua ewo mu ni motan ewo mu ni nyina say energies wo mu dia. Na asase no mo se kwa akọ besi na chi dia da kuru bi sen ebe ye bibifo da. Ye no abreso mo fa nche me na ne yegimi sese omo ba no mo ani da ho ani da so wom. Eye omo se eyi arabofo ne ba ha e no omo betoto spices o ka spices pe obibini se ye moko ene akekaduro ye de ye nkwan ne froye spices ben na sa arabs yi omo betredi wo ho e wo West Africa ha a omo tisi nipa so omo ka na omo ka Europeans ni Greek fo de na omo eja Arabs fo no they cause brutal harm to blacks than any other race. Me na me ka kire na omo better spices and spices are the things our ancestors were using in gathering energies. That was what the herbs and spices no and no omo ba ha omo better ye. No enu no mu use dey attack omo. Te enu no mu be trade wo ho omo de koye. Obibini se onye research on hwehwehwe de ohwehwa wo wiase aye visa de ode beko ode akoye whatever Ha, Edio. The African women rendered heavy spells of strange illness, weird death, and madness, and were attacking their slave masters to free their people. We an African women, and come ye. They say, African women. What are we doing? Full of hatred. To me, attacking Crawford way. Ebi mwa ebi mus omo chere yen so ye chere omu bi papa. Me nwanwa say nembre ya wade wo hu to me chere hwe. Na massa, yes, massa, yes, massa, yes, massa. They keep changing everything. They say ye DNA. Nina bibia sesan, your height, your body, your bones, everything is changing. And your war, they are using their head. Obibinisa, I won't use my head. Up to no man, cause almost throw black magic. Me no money go school. So recently, ana me fi school me fi Mexico me buy. Some me be catch reo. Only almost tina class. One only almost can spirituality. School I make on multiple people, Indians, Chinese, almost fra no almost ba. So only almost tina one almost discuss spirituality. Now we a black woman. One can't fi almost throw. Almost through. They know these things, and you'll be beginning of you to search that. No affections in abesi no bojem, no yesay. Adian, what is it at all? Many adia ubenya wo mu bia no bantimi protect you. Spirituality enye joke. Stop making movies out of it. Is it because the people are, I mean, some of us near war, asiya waka krentino. The other day, now I was telling my boss something. Me say, there is something I may share. Guest omo wo radio so omo ba show ni so guest omo wo TikTok omo ba show ni so guest omo wo Facebook omo ba show ni so guest omo wo TV so omo ba show ni so guest omo wo YouTube omo ba show ni so there is some level of categories bi ewom yet to say that I mean the shallowness no the one national places like TV ni radio ni ade na wo sha na ahomte. I love YouTube because YouTube, the people on YouTube, as if they are different breed. They have knowledge. So you can't just go and dress and sit down and come and do cha-cha-cha. They won't even mind you. So don't hate my platform. People are watching it because they know what they are about. Don't hate my platform. Me, ankasa de o hate me kurampo dia. Oh, how hunti Arab for no more spices no more kanu. Munsu sun chin say e de ye froye. Because wo kura tete no na na onye fro no ye aduane onche angwa ne ndi no wayare anya BP ewu ntem nti the nye spices e de ye fro. The African women rendered almost dispels eto nkrofo we so ye say papa slave baako ode na yire baaye sesi so sede ne ayi emokotodua kwore no na omuku no to twene ye. This is what they were doing. Wo de wote ho na usuro about the dark spirituality and a black and a way cotton classroom when they see me like that me nya shoes o me ye tuntum ne pe unim so oni obroni ya de na don sa hwe okoko say wo bo okoko obedwane osuro tan. The sorcerers were very effective and became so powerful and popular, and their popularity no at the end of the day kontokwa like do things and become relevant. No, my children are in court defending people, so I won't do that. If you do that, I will send my child to you. He will drag you to where they can discuss issues. My children are grown. Some of them are about marrying and all that. I can't disgrace myself on social media. No. With the use of witchcraft, many women were able to free millions of slaves to flee to Jamaica, Haiti, and other places. Go and ask Queen Nani. Go and ask Yas Antoa. O show mushege purposes. O show abrofo we mujinja. Anka sikejo amu de koye. Those natural abilities. Minim baby amukofa okonfo fiye. Minim baby amukofa we fiye. Mukofa we fiye. Se no obi wa natural abilities kra ye nim ni din ya yemfa ama. Ye ni edin ya yemfa ama no. Bibia ye nananom mate se edin bia mom nti natural abilities nti se me kra mete embu ye frɛ me sen because me ni bosom nti me ntumi nkata me bosom fo na me ni odo soso am disi masene kom nti me ntumi so nya okomfo, and you can't tell me I don't have natural abilities. It's so beautiful. Bibia ya money name. Libation, prayer. Libation abeye problem. Obi afansa na odigu from na obo mpaye eye evil osofo so afa oil odigu from obo mpaye wasankra de agu ho mu ebo mpaye eno de eye white nti sa kalatin no na de abra mu abidifo wo fa na white na fa na blue na fa na green ne kura and say last as the witchcraft grew more powerful and popular, many writers began to document their works. And it was this time that the church took interest. Don't forget, material witchcraft they were using it to protect themselves. What did I say? The force these people were bringing upon them by buying them, killing some of them. They also used that same force, and defending protection, and then almost the same force, cause and effect. Nti ade na ema omode ne ye dark eye brunsam pacho ade na ema omode ne ye brunsam and began labeling them as black witches asori for no na this ade we nyina bai and black magic and dark spirituality. What makes it dark? You have brought Bible to my country. I have given you a land, a place to stay. You wanted to trade, now you are buying my mother, my father, you are using gun. Uko Cape Coast baby a small town where you're close to them omuko biso ohene na asase. They use one gun no omudi kun omu nyina edifiri ho. Inti no part says omusu wo bibi no omu use to defend omu ho a omu de ye dark. Na de omu de bekun omu ne ye black. What are you talking? What are you saying? The Bible was up. My ancestor was down there. Mene wu nyina yakoye to wo ho. Beautiful video. Person maybe say which one is black and which one is white about this. You they buy me. Me too, I say I get something. I no go. I go use. Queen Nanny say nyenye. Asantua na ya asantua say kai. Which one? What makes it that one no dark? Ne make it wood na odi kumenu and no white. When na me be say, Adie bia original or be a duplicate also. Which one? White is the duplicate or the original, and black is the duplicate or the original. I leave this to you. Nti the hin na black witchcraft. Na say black witch a black witchcrafter. Onye black. Nti nkenya no na ope. So the kings of Europe, in partnership with the church, now use these books and propaganda to demonize and colorize their sorcery, making them lose popularity. Gradually, society began to call African spiritual women black witches. Just say no enye. Nti no say enya we are African. Why are you saying you were white witch? They are saying black witch because that is where power is. And in replacement, created a fictional white witchcraft that does not exist. So why are you telling me you were a white witch? How? Wow, where? There is nothing like white witch. I'm telling you. My platform is so open. My studio so am wa one person one me better na say I discuss no oba also can say me person me no tena say wo dey remember 0244860092 wo fra no why your voice no don pekra your voice no to WhatsApp no so say Maame Grace can say asam na okan na enye sa me person me nso me bebie mu ba me person me ne tena say no bisa me question. I have made a studio for you. Beautiful one. Come and sit there. We will roll cameras for you. You meant to hear anything, no. And I will post on this platform for people to learn from all of us. There is nothing like white witchcraft. A cultural playing mua, and you're playing foul. And now, yes, I saw the phone so. Hey, way. They really planned well. A ponesia masabi a bon kwasiapo. Said ye bibini be dane no aye problem but minim se bibi besi. Now let's look at religion and colored spirituality. A bibia white and a bibia black and a bibia white oba kokko wo shari ge ye Maame water. Uni Maame water nko dada nka ye na hu se ne tiri wa. Someone will ask, but Maame Grace, what has this got to do with religion? I intentionally decided to explain this part because maka was no say religious people no so many ahemfo no e ma sa dark witchcraft thing no e be ye unpopular no mo san so kan say omo de fiction be to what say white spirituality just to make it useless no man chire mu a obi beka say minim ni America because omo no gu me platform no so pa the other day obi say like the show abusuya ye say am kan chem someone like show no obi say omo like it because omo ya asofo no mugu social because such number of people are watch show no omo like here. If you were pearl, a true pearl, please like the show. Omo no omo hwe yenim ti yen kasa bebre ti obi baby sasa omo hwe di omo baby sa say me patch saying let me explain that religion is powerful and has the support of kings and corporations of the west. So biati we ase that could be meka asem bi bibi sasa ya hemfo na e wa hanom ni nyina no yenya na yesi omo power na wo ye ho ana e wo bi ho onfansi hanom ansa. So with their business and investment, creating fictional world of white witchcraft was easy because eno so bebre yase ekwan bi so nti nkrofo we no ade a omode Africa fair mu no na akwakoye ti say series no wu twa na ade na wu show no esan de another episode ba sa na Africa akoye be seen there they are still writing episodes about Africans and Africa is here fighting for Andre papa say Garden of Eden washiama e washiama akoko e fa ye ho ben all these things Garden of Eden washiama de na say na so mfa so obi enu na wa asai enye Andre ya na eja so asan akoto ho so kra aka ho ankoto islego here for that abusia ultra spiritual hour we are discussing white witch. Now what is it? Na white witch, na black witch, na way, and I say. After mention Bible scripture way, one kasa wo de kohwe. Revelation chapter 7, verse 9 to 17, it describes a great multitude in white robes. Somewhere who, inti the Bible na mukita no, esramo aho brase akwan so. You people should not just hold it like that. The bi ankrofo aka say mwa kasa kura wom, it is also full of insult. Abusia ewa Bible no mo na opama o de ma menkan ahaya na yen hwa de Revelation chapter 3 verse 5 pacho ye nyina yen kayo o say the one who conquers will be clothed in white garments and I will never blot his name out of the book of life. What is the meaning of this? What kind of key or code is this? Who is talking? Who has conquered who? Blacks? And who is wearing white clothes? And needing free book muda. Do we think about this? We don't. Because any time. Who conquered who? If it's not black, now it is white. And white needing a book nimu. Book of life. Yet here a baby man way. Near my way in your life way. All this insult is in the Bible. And I didn't grow out of where I started from. I decided to grow with where I started from. I grew in the Bible. I decided to find the keys and decode them. I got inside of me. Me call me mu na me hum eti me mu no. Ebie me mind's eye. And he decided to help me to decode this kind of insult people are reading. Revelation chapter 3 verse 5. I just read it to you. And I made the first one, so I could read it. Now you'll be beneath that dream. This is a collective programming, a combination of film, books, and religion to hypnotize you into believing that something exists is called white witchcraft. There is a friend of white witchcraft. Absolute lie and true. There is nothing like white witchcraft. No. This I won't say. There are things I know. I download. I don't stress on it because I know. Say knowledge, it keeps shifting. Eye era bia na e shift into there are things me nko stress wo so ba we nkoku. I am too intelligent, I have told you. But niam ani bi wo a metimi aka susu dua say ye ntro. Baby a wodi mi there is nothing like white witchcraft. Omo yifiri ho no mo for them not to abolish it no mo dey ato ho. Me na me catch there is nothing like white witchcraft. Eye ntro. Only one thing exists, witchcraft, any colors. Some of these codes in the Bible, sometimes when I get through to them, not me very uncomfortable, not my so low. Because where from this? Who did this? Nipa na ye wuko. Ya ba betu, ye buane na nanoma momwe di ye ni ete ha. Only one thing exists, my cultural, that is witchcraft, any colors. It has no color and no viability because it is an issue of manipulating the unseen element to cause physical changes. Nti eba ni say na ebenya colors. Nti edane color black and edi boni, edane color papa and edi boni, the same sword. Enfa. When they change the name, no more bringing the frequencies no low. When they change the name, white witch, and why, and a could saying. Because omo mani party as say men go through process. So we you be bonia and frame Maame grace in can't say ma adia me ye nie manye ni ye na make ni peace na momo so ko bom pa ye so ka kire onyankopon so onyankopon emfa wo born in chow. Use that power, white power na wo no fatia obi ka use that white power na fegu obi aware sa na omo ka kire omo anka nkire yen say wutia wo nyonku nipa so that is what is called process. And then the peace e de bere nipa abrabo. Enunti yasese bibia ye white ade na ye white ni so niama ye nyina so unhu ne white a ye omo definition na omo de ma white no hwehwehwehwehwe so a untumi hu. When someone attacks your household and you have a witch who knows how to prepare an antidote for the attack, that is witchcraft. Because yeah where ye whatever me manko hobi aden na wode me akogina panimu te se me amenya wo hwe sa wodidi matam enti yesoma word ne bre wa na mo hye mo be hye tonso me na me ka kire mo. That is what is called witchcraft. I mean beku aden na me beku me wotu a me di beku aden na me ne wo be bo wuro na me ho na ma ya me ya me say me skin no, I will shoot you. I will shoot you spiritual shootings. But your tons. Eja dem nkola ni bi muade you. It's a new na. There is nothing like color in witchcraft. I'm telling you. Who will be bia ade bi esi no. The way you so sad the dey change situation no. And no na che so who be bi. Enya wo ye white wo obi whatever. Before you can protect yourself, you must do something to shove off the attack. Inti na no ye bone ana eno ne medical achire mu achire wo no. Ena ma achire mu ko asori ukobọ mpa ese nyankopon ka onipa na waye obone na koma no mfa obone nchew. Ba wo de waye obone no wo de wo nkoka nchire nyame so no so onka wakoma na mfa ne de nche ba wo suma nyame jakọ no so ubo nituo o me de nyama o masoma aba so ka me paake yanka scraps nka menya company wa abrochire etuo nyina wu. Now let's look at white witch in theory. The theory of white witch can only be a fiction in cartoons. So we a white witch. So cartoons na we a we dem ye hu why ye behwe. Ye hwe bibia. Because there is nothing like a white that heals without cause and effect. There is nothing. Chaos, stability, that's how it works. Until the ahine white, na the ahine blue with all the explanation I have given you. Before anything happens, there must be force applied to it. Chaos be na stability aba. Cause and effect like that. So which one is black and which one is blue? We live in a polarized world. Good and evil are opposites. Chance no eso said yenye wo mu aso. So anything that fits the fictional definition of white witchcraft can only be fictional in all senses. Lies and truncoting. It means that a witch is not a witch. That witch can do anything. That witch is useless. Forgive my manners. I have to say it as it is. If you are telling me you are a white witch and you are saying what I'm saying is not there, the platform is open. That witch can't heal or protect. Nothing. Shishi. Branding, cotton, drama. Because don't forget, they are cinematic, they are cartoons, they are movies, and they are selling books. And these people don't have books. So they are actually selling in from nothing shit. That witch can't attack or defend. That is why you will fight. So see, I know. Some catch them. Misikano. Negani yi misikano wa me bag mi debi. I mean, I love people. And if I love you, I will never measure you with evil. But if I decide to show you pepper, not showing you pepper as doing evil, my hands are too clean. I love my children. I will not do anything that my children would have to answer in future. Omu ni hu idea. So I don't do certain things. But when you want to tell me that menya wo hwe wo pese de manimu ye forma, I will blow you a kiss wherever you are. Nega ni yi misika ni mu ata na me ye na me di she me ko na otena ho to so okura afidi apa no. Se me lusu na nko betena ma Yesu aba. That is how it works. You went to insult me. Fire will burn you. If it goes beyond me, I don't want to talk. I'm a mother. I will show you ginger. White witch has nothing. Only because adekunanga say niho. What is in your possession? Nothing. It is just a carnal existence, just to bring down the original witchcraft. Nothing spiritual. Pure business. Hogwash. Nothing. Mumu. Ye ni ma de kokra so a oton. Ni yakwa kotobi. Minia, witchcraft or spirituality, principles. Principles. You have nothing. Just eat and sleep. So in theory, if you call yourself a white witch, it means you have nothing in witchcraft. Zero. Because the white witch itself doesn't exist. That word is just a cartoon. You are absolutely ignorant about witchcraft. Zero knowledge about witchcraft if you call yourself a white witch. That was how the name was coined. White witch. Because Abrofu women who try to either learn or study the way of the African women sorcery just could not do it. My catcher said I'm a lecturer, so I know they can't do it. It's not in their genes. Before ma mo hwe me ne. Se munye nyane a mo betete pressure ni bi so. Crack of marriage, you people are able to deal with it for your husbands to be okay. You don't know that when a woman stop creating peno, na oye ne honam na esan wa asase so. Do you know this? That is why I said that we are pejumaye. So when we are pejumaye, because we are God, we are creators. Inti se ukunu hu nto na ese ebisa wo. Emuho no mo say, now I was coming to show you people how to use menstruation. And now you ask us me, and now nda ufa ha na soul way, and na soul labo ufa get some no be doors. Me say, hey, I don't want to be used. I am accountable for my words, so I am careful with what I do. And I may call me chikakara. Inti say wo your ba na you betumi akowumu a. That is when your husband will have peace, your children will have peace. Say chaos e wo fie kwa wo ba no. Wo na we are responsible for this chaos. I'm not saying you say men who need your mobile. They have their responsibility. That's not what we are discussing today. This is just by the way. Abrofo mano omo try nkrofo omo ni frequency ni vibrations okra ni twe bo ndoma omo no omo nsa na hwe so asa na beto onwom no so ade bia off beat. Yen and I creators in African women to see the hatred, evil thinking. Bring him down. Yen say obi adwuma mfa anya adwuma o. Wenim guase ye be time. We don't do that. Yen say obi adwuma mfa anya ye hu yie. It doesn't work like that. So nipa no nya wo hwe na umpe na sama, you just move on. There are people you will never click, you will never like. But just go. Because if you say your mama uncle, the yerohu, Nessie Kenti, now will say you'll be. Fire will burn you till you turn into ashes. Ashes crazy. You turn into liquid. They can't do this. They are trying to. They can't. Me, I work with them. Me, they like me. And you people love me. You send me a lot of love. Mami frequency ni koso. We keep moving, we keep getting deeper. So I am a queen. Oh, African queen. The way they would do me, the things they buy for me. I heard better was Sodako. You be say, here the orchard. Unim ni amike. When you show off, unim ni amike. Ah, na fa wa ya free me so. Unim ni amike. Unim ni amike pa. Ahwo ya anti na ema ya wosa. Nti fa ahwo ya ko anim. Everybody, every black person out there, South Africa, Kenya, Caribbeans, everywhere. We are black crowd, we are Ghana, ni crowd wa brutia. You know I am the biggest there. And yes, I'm a big ass in me patch as me bro be so. But what I'm saying is that I have message. I have a message. I am preaching consciousness. It's clean and it's getting through to everybody. Yeah, te ase. Nti no se wonte ase adefo ho ya akọ. Why? Kona edane eyam na edane achemfo yare ba na etutu enyu ho aho a awale beta ase. The African women themselves took them through detailed training and study. Still, they just couldn't winch it. They couldn't winch. They cannot winch. They cannot winch it. It is not in their system. They pay, and when you do a little thing now yeah, and they want to, they come and stay somewhere. Me kwabrochi, I mean do 2 weeks. Mean to me. I'm always an African. I love my continent. I love Ghana. Koya, nyesi kano kurampa okoya ubenya na adbeto to nyama na bana. Kebi ankrofo we me nko. Uchiro mu said den omun to me. Therefore, the term white witch means a witch on a paper. Shinim. Is that who you are saying you are as a white witch? Who patra say we are nothing. Ade ayatro wo people so na wo ye. Sabe. Nkati ye kura yen to me found chichiri. Is that what you are saying? So if you are in Ghana and calling yourself a white witch, the origin means a white paper witch. You cannot move a stone, nothing, shishi. What mean you? It means you don't have the genes or the bloodline. When I always tell you people I'm the true bloodline, now I war. You don't have nothing. The genes is not in you. And nothing can get you to practice it. And they are saying, they say, we don't know where to place you. What are you? So you can only call yourself a witch or spiritual person on paper. That is what you are saying. If you say you are a white witch. Nti mo amon so mo ko na eyam say we see a white witch nti say and fine cuz I have a picture on social media. One occult lady in London decoded the picture. Say I saw you and I saw the leaves on your head and I saw you holding cassava stick. The other time you were holding the stick, now you came out with the stem of the plant. Hey, you've gotten far. And I'm besides, when you test, how do you feel? And you're gotten far as in Sika, now Bibia, nobody is even bragging here. Maybe advert. I am saying work on yourself. That is what I'm preaching to you. They know. They know. And so Mikuro move for say, hey, dark witch. I have the genes in me. I am the true bloodline. Until if you say you were white witch, you are saying we are cartoon, nothing, paper, she. You can't save, you can't do nothing like nothing. Is that what you are saying? It's just a question. So who are you? What's your white witch? Who are you, a witch or a paper witch? Which one are you? Maybe you don't know. Until now, you say your name. At least my draw attention. Eddie Abasu. Obisu Bisa say, Maame Grace. So what are you? I am the true bloodline. I send you love wherever you are watching me from. I send you love, love, love. I send you peace. I send you joy. I send you wealth. I send you riches. I send you energy. I send you light. I send you pure energy. I send you light, pure light. I send you light wherever you are. And I send you love. I love you, Lord. Shalom, peace.